Okay, so last couple bits. I mean, this right here, staffing fire hours. I mean, right there you see it says version 2, and that's because sometimes the client sends an initial staffing file and then sends an update. So right now we're at version 2, which means we only got one update. Sometimes you might have up to version 3, version 4, just depending on how many updates they're sent. So you always want to specify which one you're looking at, and you always want to go off of the most recent file that you will receive. Okay, so this is 11:15 to 11:21 hours. So looking at my November staffing file, I'm going to click over here to the ROI staffing portion. And right here, I'm going to make sure I'm looking at the total chart as opposed to, social media or incoming ticket or all the different channels that it has. So looking at total, we're going to look here. This is the 15th of November, and these are the total hours for the day. So we're going to get from the 15th to the 21st. And for the 15th to the 21st, it's a sum of 2,178 hours. I can tell because it's telling me right here on the sum formula. Okay, 2178. So that's how many hours that we needed. 2178. That's how many hours the staffing file called for and required. And, you could double check that. It's also in the schedule right here under staffing file total weekly hours. And we see 2178 as well. So a couple places where you can get that number. Okay, just a heads up for this one. This number is almost always accurate because our workforce manager is really good at inputting the staffing file totals correct. In the past, if you see, a digit or so of discrepancy, might mean that some staffing file totals on the schedule still need to be updated. So I always suggest checking the staffing file just to be sure what's on here is most updated and recent. Okay, so the next thing are bonuses. So team captain bonuses are just so freaking easy. The supervisor bonus is a little bit more complex, so I'm going to give a whole other video for that. But when it comes to team captain bonus, they get an extra dollar per hour of team captain work earned. So if they worked 40 hours, they get a $40 bonus. So for example, Erica worked 40.85 hours, so $40.85 is what she bonused at least for this week. And Samantha is 40.17. And then we've got, oh, I'm frozen. Okay. 40.10 for Damien. Very odd. 40.10. Oh. Looks like it's been a long day for my Excel. 0.10. It's being weird for a second. Okay. Yeah, but that's about it. Misty doesn't get a bonus just because her pay structure is a little bit different. Jacob is 39.97. Nicholas no longer on the team. And then Kaylin and Taggart. 39.58 and 40.15. Okay, so everything is filled out now in terms of hours for Grant to bill to Chegg. And that also shows you right here, how many hours we are over under numerically and in a percentage as well. So you can see we're actually 11% under for last week. So sneaking in those extra overtime hours really won't be noticed at all. Okay, and then this will be sent in a separate video.